How I draw bodies in 3 simple steps. If you're like me, you love drawing characters, bringing their personalities, their character into life. But if the body looks stiff and bad, the whole painting, the whole drawing, the whole character breaks apart and fall off. So that's why for the past 2 weeks I've been practicing gesture drawing, figure drawings, and overall just drawing characters. Therefore, today I'll show you how I draw bodies and break it into 3 simple steps that you can follow. It helped me improve and make my characters more alive, so here's the simple plan. First we'll do foundation, then we'll build upon it and put some structure, and then finally refine it. So let's start with first step, which is gestures. So the whole point of gestures is to show the movement, the flow, the energy of the pose. And basically you want to capture it so it tells, the whole story of the pose. The action, what it does, and to do that we'll need a basic understanding of gestures, and I've made a video about it recently, so you can go watch it. But basically we need basic proportions, basic key landmarks, and also a couple of basic shapes like CSI, so lines and curves, and also ovals and circles. So yeah, using all that we want to capture the pose. So here we have a reference photo, and what I do is I start always with the head. So for head you can put a basic, circle, okay, and a line to show this here, basically the middle of the face, and you don't really want to put more details, so that's everything we need. So now I like to actually put a neckline, so something like that, and then we go into the line of action, like the main. So here we can obviously exaggerate a little bit. Let's actually do something like that. Okay, and then if I have this, we can obviously go the through motion and basically do this, but whatever. So yeah, now I like to actually put the line for shoulders and hips. Okay, and also it helps you, with knowing the tilt of the body, which adds more dynamic. So after this, I like to actually put like basic ovals, and I guess like a triangle for torso and the pelvis, and from that I just put a simple S line to show the feet and the leg. So you see we have a flow, and that's really important. There also here the flow, and from that we go to the other leg. Okay, we can obviously exaggerate it a little bit. Here it goes like at this angle, and we can put at this angle. So let's do that. Flip to see if it's okay. And for shoulders on this line I like to put a simple C, to show this, and then do this for the arm, basic 2 C's. Now let's do the other end. Okay, it doesn't have to be like detail and stuff, it just needs to be simple and tell the movement of the pose. And then we can put feet. Okay, and also a good rule of thumb to actually look is the angles. So for example here, this angle, okay, ping pong. Also the angle of knees, and we see that here, actually the left knee here is higher than this. So we can do that. Basically it would be, let's say here, okay, and here. So with that we can actually show a little bit of knees like that, and basic proportions. So divide the body into 2 same height parts. So now I see that it's not. Here we have the angle of our feet, something like that. So I actually can put this here. Okay, boom. And yeah, we have a simple gesture. Obviously we can also add eye line, something like that, boom. And we have a simple gesture. So now let's go to the second step. So after having the basic movement of the pose, what we want to do is add a little bit of form and structure. So yeah, the main point of this actually step is to show the pose in 3D. So what we'll need a little bit of knowledge about perspective, okay, and some more simple shapes like cylinders and spheres. Okay, so now we can start from head, and what I do is I just a little bit refine that, add the jawline, boom, and we have a simple head. Okay, now from that I like to put, okay, like to put neck. And let's actually ground it into body, so like that. Now, for the torso and actually hips, the pelvis, I like to just put a symbol cylinder plus, a sphere, so something like that. Okay, boom. Now here is just like a, I don't know, like a triangle or something with a little bit of form. So yeah, let's do something like that. Boom. Can connect it for now like that. Okay. Now into legs. So for legs, simple cylinders will be enough. Now for knees, let's put a simple ball and a cylinders for the lower leg. And also for lower leg, I actually like to transform this sphere, the cylinder a little bit, and actually bend it and add a hard edge here. Okay. Now do the same for the other leg. Also one tip, you can use like crossing lines. They'll actually help you with perspective. So you see here, it's like that. Boom. And also adding like normal spheres, okay, can make your pose a little bit stiff, okay? We don't really want it. So that's why we need to actually break those shapes a little bit. So for example, here is, simple cylinder, okay? I like to actually, distort it a little bit. So for example, also here, I'll do something like that. Okay, like basic cylinder, boom, ball here, but here like a triangle, okay? Also like taper it a little bit, okay, something like that. Okay, sphere here, boom, boom. And basic perspective. Okay, now we can actually do this a little bit. Now, while drawing, check the proportions to see if, it makes sense, and it doesn't here. So here, boom, boom. For feet, I put like simple, you can put something like that, will be fine. I like to actually refine it a little bit. Something like that will also be fine. And also here, shape like that, okay? Now, if you want, you can check out my Patreon for free brushes and also for tutorials. And this week there will be like more in-depth version of this with more examples, so you can check it out. Now we got this, so now let's go to the third step, which is refinement. And now finally we add some details. So we add some hints of anatomy, okay? And you don't have to really know anatomy to do that, okay? You can use a simple reference photo and you can cheat it that way. And also, and confident lines will actually be useful to, have a little bit more appeal to our, bodies. So we don't really want those scratchy lines, okay? We want like a nice straight line, a nice confident line, and that's it. So yeah, we have another layer. Let's now lower this opacity of this and go and refine it, okay? And for that we can actually use a little bit. And for that I want to use this brush. Okay, and yeah, just go and refine it. Okay, and now it depends on your art style, how much details you want to actually put it. Is for me just a simple like a mannequin. Okay, so here we can add actually collarbone, okay, and actually put a little bit of anatomy if we know it, okay. So here would be something like that, and I don't really know anatomy, I haven't really practiced it, but yeah, we can use those cool lines. Okay, it would be something like that. Okay, now for ribcage I like to put just a simple shape like that and a line that goes through this. Now here we can actually do a little bit of that. And obviously we can actually, always try to hide the layer and see if it looks alright. Okay? And here what you can actually do is, obviously having overlap is pretty important, okay, in your poses, okay. It shows the, the 3D. So also you can add a little bit of, anatomy if you know. So let's add, I think it's called sartorius muscle, I don't know. And still remember about the flow, so try to actually have flow. So try to actually have flow still at this point, okay? To not not make this mistake and make your pose stiff again, okay? So still the balance between, like one edge like that, another like that applies, and try to remember that. Okay, and I think I am a little bit zoomed in too much. So obviously don't do that. Okay, quick check if it looks alright, and it does. So yeah, here we are, and we have actually finished the pose, okay? It's basic, obviously you can add a little bit more of anatomy here, okay? And you can obviously refine it a little bit more if you want, but yeah, it looks alright to, be a base of your actually character, and still you can refine it however you want, okay? Something looks off, you can, change it, always flip the canvas, and yeah, and yeah, if you want like more examples, like more difficult ones, okay, you can always check out my Patreon, and tomorrow there will be like a more in-depth with more examples video. So yeah, also you can get a free brushes there. So if you enjoyed this video, check out my socials, my Patreon, and like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, to the next one, yo.